Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Kasia and I'm here with you to do soul readings, spiritual readings, word of guidance, or some confirmation, some messages from the energy, from the guides, from your own soul. I welcome you. Hello, who is watching, who is with me? Hello, Catherine. I think you are. Yes, you are. You are. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. Well, what I wanted to talk about before we start, before all of you are going to gather, next Wednesday at 9:30 UK time, organizing family constellation group session. It is magnificent. The power within the session is mind-blowing. You would have to be there to witness it and to understand it. Hello, Diane. Hello, lovely. So that session is for you, for someone who would want to work on a subject, on some issue, on a wound, on something difficult. It could be a person, could be an emotion you want to work with. The subjects can be about anything and everything. So relationships between your family members, children, husband, partner, parents, certain situation which has happened, or certain situation which is happening continuously within your life. And your body remembers everything, knows everything. And so whoever would want to work with the subject, I'm looking for one or two people. Then you come to the group, you talk about the difficulty, and the rest of the group, which hopefully it is going to be 10, 12 people, are going to be representatives of your family, or may represent certain situation or a wound or an emotion. And so I'm going to obviously lead it, guide it, hold it, and you will see, you will witness, and you will heal what has been holding you, what has been happening, and you will transform it. And obviously it is a process. So whatever is going to happen within a group, then it will take time, maybe a week, maybe less, to process it, because body will need to shift it. And your mind, your ego is going to try to fight it off. So as I was saying, it is a process. However, it's huge. Why I'm talking about it? Because, or why I'm so excited about it? Because I used it as my own healing therapy tool. And so I needed to learn it because it is so powerful and so changing. So I can offer it to you. So I'm looking for a person who is ready to make a step or take a step and to change life, and other people which are curious but also which feel and are eager to help that person as well on her journey. And also when you are a representative, there is not going to be a coincidence why you are going to be representing specific person, issue, situation, because potentially something like this or similar is happening within your own life as well, within your own ancestor line, or it affects you in some way, more or less. And so whoever is going to be representing is going to receive some form of a healing as well. Or you may notice, oh, okay, this is happening in my life as well. I want to potentially heal it too, or look into it, or shift it. So it kind of, this ball of light, this ball of healing touches everyone within the group. And yeah, you may want to come back and look into it. So next Wednesday, which is going to be 16th, 9:30 UK time, I'm here for you. So we are going to meet up on Zoom, and we are going to work through everything what's happening. And also, whoever cannot make it on Wednesday morning, then we've got a session on Thursday, on the 17th. I think it is 6 o'clock UK time. So there is this time for either morning or for the evening, whatever suits you. So reach out to me through either Facebook, Instagram, through my work email, my own website, whether you feel you're ready to participate. You can come as well as an observer, because you may not know what it's all about. So please come and just observe, just feel this energy. And maybe potentially, in the future, or after this session, you may think, that was quite interesting. Just be open. Be open to whatever is going to be happening, because it may be for you. Okay, so I invite you under this video, in the description, there is my website. So reach out through email that you are interested. Make a step, be open, and have faith, because you can help yourself. Okay. Right, girls, how are yous? How are yous? What's been happening? Lots been happening in my life. All those exciting people which I have been meeting, and sort of correlations that, like, yourself, there is no coincidence that you meet this person through someone and through someone else, and this person touches your heart, or the story touches your heart, and then some other things are happening around. It's just so mind-blowing and so beautiful. So I thank you for all of yous. Oh, hello, how are you doing? Synchronized Souls podcast, how are you doing? Diane, I need to make a step. I feel I'm going backwards. The family has really bad news, and I try to keep away from negative energy. But you get pulled in sometimes. Absolutely. Please come through on Wednesday morning or Thursday evening. To register, just send me an email, reach out through various ways, as I was talking about. It is going to be mind-blowing, but you need to be open and trust the process, That's lovely. Right, guys. So who's ready? Who would want a reading? You know how the reading, well, for those coming back, you know how the readings works, and how much energy and power and love is within. And for 5 minutes. My eyes are going to be shut at the time of a reading. I'm going to read out your name to connect it, or whether your nickname. I don't need to know whether you're male or female. It's I just completely trust the energy, and they are leading me. And so, yeah, I'm going to hear, feel, see pictures, everything what's going to be happening, I'm going to pass over to you. It sometimes doesn't make any sense to me, but as long as I'm voicing it out, I hope you can make that connection. And yeah, that's how it works. And also, if you feel you're being drawn to me, I welcome you to a one-to-one session where we can concentrate on what you truly need. And as you know, the way the spirit works, they will tell you what you need to know as of for today, not necessarily what you would like to know or what you would want to know. We all have burning questions, whether it is relationship, whether it is financial, work-wise, whatever else. And so we would want to know, should I, what step to make? And sometimes they are not showing this because you may not necessarily be ready to hear this. You meant to hear something different, and they know what it is. I don't. I don't. Right, so who is here? Before I start, to be able to participate in the chat, you need to you need to, what's the word for it? Press the button to subscribe. So when you will subscribe, then within a minute, you'll be able to chat with us. And I can see how many of you are watching. I cannot see you physically. So I am totally relying on the energy connection, on the spiritual connection. But when you will subscribe, you'll be able to participate. So Diane, I'll let... I'm just reading, sorry, comments. Oh, have you? Well, that's why, yes, that's why you're able to participate. Okay, Diane. So whoever else is watching and would like to join in, please do so. Let me know where you are all living. I'm in the north of Scotland, in UK, and I know some of you are fairly local, some of you are from elsewhere, and it's all exciting. I'm just loving it. Yep, County Durham, fantastic. Diane? What a day, what a last few weeks is so amazing. All right, Berg of Eden. What a name. Berg of Eden. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Diane. Oh, duh. You got me there, huh? You got me there. But talking about the Berg of Eden, my favorite place here in the north of Scotland is called Birkhead. Birkhead. The energy over there, it is, oh, there is like a Pictish side as well. And I don't know whether it's because of that. Maybe I've got some connection with past life there. I just feel the energy, feel the peacefulness and the magic of the place. There is something soothing and healing in Birkhead, which in fact, Catherine, is probably 10 minutes away from Lossie, where you are going to be this weekend. So yeah, have a look, like go to the beach. Well, I feel it, but not necessarily you will. But yeah. Anyway, just I need to concentrate on reading so I can talk for the nation. Diane, and yet again, my dog. Before I start, she needs to drink the water, and she wants to be visible. She feels the energy, I think. Well, I'm definitely believing in this. Oh, right, right. Okay, Catherine, you felt it in Birkhead, isn't it? It's just I don't know why it is, but it is something truly beautiful in that place. Maybe there is some portal or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let me just put my timer on. Sassy, come over. Whenever she knows I'm going to be busy with the reading, so she goes to the kitchen to lick the floor in case there is something there. Okay, let her settle for a second. Hey, go on it. Go on. Yeah, go. Go on the couch. Not to me. Go on the couch. Go on. Right, you need to pick and choose, okay? Either couch or back to your bed. Go on. Go on. Okay, so go there. Go there. Go there. No? Okay. Sorry, guys. Apologies for this. Okay. Diane. Diane. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And as I'm connecting with you, I'm looking at a crystal ball. I'm unsure what it means. But as if you're looking for some answers and you cannot see it, it feels that way. It's like, crystal ball, magic ball, bring me the answers. But it feels you're looking in the wrong direction because the answers are within you. You hold all of the answers, but as if you don't want to recognize it, you don't want to, you don't want to speak out. And it feels there is a need to speak out as of, I'm out. It feels the boundaries need to be put up because it feels you're being dragged in something which is not yours. And so it feels you're looking into that, crystal ball, magic ball. Show me the answers. Trust yourself. And believe in yourself. Your body knows what it needs. But it feels you're maybe afraid of a rejection or a judgment. And it feels as well there is a work needed to happen to build yourself up even more than before. Who was that very first person who didn't believe in you? Who said, your voice doesn't matter? It feels that person, or that person is somewhere like, at the back of your head. speaking to you, and somehow you're listening to it. What my mother would think of me if I would do this way, or if I would do different way. There is a need to detach from it because it doesn't serve you. You are individual, and you meant to make decisions from your own heart, from your own soul. Whether someone approves or disapproves. But it feels there is this fear of a rejection. But you can work on it. You know who you are. You know your heart, and you know where the truth is. Speak out. And as I'm talking about speaking out, it feels somewhere in the lungs there is something blocked, and it's not allowing you to actually voice it out. That needs to be, healed. Who was, and potentially that mother energy, which comes sort of to life within this reading, but it could be as well. Has your father been quite silent, and your mom more voicing out or disapproving? Because it feels maybe potentially you're somehow taking that energy of your father. Like, oh, it's pointless to voice out because, your mother always knew better, or said more. There is this need of cutting off the ties. And as I'm looking at you, you're holding a cup, and it's with water. And the cup is full. However, when you look at it, you see it's like half empty. With this, the sadness, and the water is the mother. The water is life. So there is something there. Maybe you don't want to look at it. Maybe you got used to the energy within you, that I'm meant to feel this way. But your cup is full. So the question is, why do you not see it? And that's the root to work with. And you will get the strength. You will gain the strength. You will feel the life within you, which you have. Like a freedom. There is a need for a freedom. Internal freedom. Thank you. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, Diane, for working with me. Thank you. The nature is so healing. Oh, absolutely. Oh, so your cat is always playing up. My dog, huh? She's, yeah, she knows. She just knows. Such a lovely reading. Yeah. Diane, if you feel like sharing anything, please do so everyone else potentially can, hear whether whatever I said relates to you or not. I'm open to, no, it didn't It didn't ring a bell. You know what I mean? I don't really. You don't get the. I don't really get the parents thing. They don't try to interfere. I'm just back in contact with my dad lately. That's absolutely fine. The thing is, you would need to look into the memories you have from your childhood up to, I would say, 6, 7 years old. Who was back then? Because all of the wounds happens, or we receive all those wounds, 5 major wounds, which is what they are called, the rejection, abandonment, injustice, and so on and so forth. So all those 5 wounds are being given to us through that short space, really, of a life. So when a mom or dad says to you, don't touch it, or the girls need to look, I don't know, clean and pretty, they shouldn't be boisterous, or look how you look like, oh, you're all dirty. And so this judgment comes in from whichever parent. And so when you hear that continuously, then you are seeking approval from other people. Am I looking pretty? Am I looking nice? Am I a nice person? And from, like, go back to the memory when parents are giving conditional love. For instance, you are being noticed when you got a good grade, or when you were quiet, or when you draw a picture, but you were, in your own sort of space, when you weren't disturbing. So this, you were being noticed only when sort of the parent approved it, right? So then you are seeking approval through your whole lifetime. And so when it happens, then in our adulthood, we may potentially be quite reserved and conscious of what people may think, how they are going to perceive us. And so we may not want to voice out our opinion, or make a step, because somehow, somewhere at the 30, 40, 60 years ago, we have heard, don't do it, or look what you've done. Hi Trin, how you doing? So you were talking about certain situation happening within the family right now. And so, there is potentially a need to voice out something from your side, but because of those memories back in the day, it is enrooted in you. Do not do it, because there is a punishment, or there will be a punishment. But when you are healed from that wound of a rejection or injustice or whatever other wound, right? You've got this power, internal power, and then you don't care. And I'm not talking about being rude, or verbally violent. I'm talking about the truth. Then you know who you are. And if someone disapproves, okay. If someone is not going to speak to you, that's okay. It's their choice. But that is not going to sort of bring another wound, or even bigger one, on the top of the one you already have. It's how it works. And I hope it makes sense, whatever, like, however I'm trying to explain it. Um, so that's why I felt it feels there is a need to work with your mum. And also, we always need to work, because with our parents, with what has happened, they didn't know how to be a parent. And so whatever they have received from their own parents, they have given to us what they had. And because it was little, potentially, obviously not everyone, but because potentially they have received very little, they have given you very little, because they didn't have more. And so you received little. And it's now up to us adults to detach or to work with all those wounds. Our parents have equipped us with actually great tools, because in all these wounds, in all these traumas, there is a power lying within that can be your tool, that can be your power. Well, and I know what I'm talking about, because I went through that. If someone is, whichever parent, crossing over those boundaries, right? Or you have heard so many hurtful words. So when you will find your own power, you know that there is no one in the world which is going to be able to do the same to you. There is no chance, because I know my strength now. I know who I am, and I will not allow anyone to speak to me a certain way. And if you are scared to get your memories back, it means that time needs a healing. And when we heal, and if we heal those times from our childhood, the magic happens. It's new you. Oh, Retrin, intense changes going in your life. Okay. Probably all leading to positive way, but lots of risk right now. Okay. Well, I'm excited for you. Sometimes we have to take risk to see, whether it is for us. And Catherine, in your experience, no matter how deep you bury emotions or put them in the box, the stronger they will arise in the future, maybe 10 years to 50. It will come out. All those insecurities, they will come out to the point it can, break you. Yeah. Disease cause disease. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, our mind, our mind tries to protect us from that what has happened. And that's why, even though we store it in our body, kind of mind plays a huge part as of forgetting about it, but the emotion is still in us, you know? And yeah, sometimes we may meet a person in our life that is going to trigger it. And then when this trigger happens, we blame the person for whatever has happened. But actually, this person did us favor, because it all came out only to be healed. And the person shouldn't be actually blamed, because who this person represents, someone from decades ago who was the very first person which did something to us as children, you know? So yeah, it's all magic, or all intriguing, all interesting, when it happens, when you eventually see the resemblance or you see the connection. I can tell, for instance, in every work within 20 years or so, whichever work I would go to, I always had that one woman which didn't like me. And she did everything to make it official. Backstabbing, talking about me to others, undermining me, and whatever I would do or wouldn't do still wasn't enough. And I felt worthless. So initially, obviously, because at that time I wasn't aware of the process, I wasn't aware of the family constellation therapy, I took it personally. And I didn't know, like, and I was asking myself or questioning, why does she hate me so much? Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. But this person, now I know, or all these women in every different workplace, were showing me my mother's wound. So when I started working with my own mother, not personally, but within my own therapy, with the energy, with the situations and words and actions, everything, what has happened back in the day, now I'm not being triggered by another woman, or specific type of a woman. It just doesn't trigger me. And now, in fact, I can speak to my mom. And when I'm seeing what she's doing, it doesn't hurt me even. That's how powerful it is. And in workplace as well, there might be a male which may trigger you. Could be your boss, could be your colleague. So don't look at this person as, someone who tries to do something, but look deeper. Who was that very first person? A male. And I'm probably 100% sure that you need to work with your father, with the wounds coming from your father, which I was talking about, like abandonment, injustice, rejection, and things like that. It is just so powerful, and mind-blowing, because before I didn't know it was all related. So be thankful if someone is showing you in your life, triggers you in your life. Thank this person, and then look back. Who was that very first one? And sometimes, because you may not have the tools, you may not know, you may not notice it. But if you will, there is work needing to happen, and then you will be freer within. So I invite you to join in for an individual session or a group session, which I was talking about, next Wednesday, 9:30 UK time. Reach out, or Thursday evening, 6 o'clock in the evening. It's about breaking the cycle. Absolutely, Catherine. Absolutely. And Catherine, you're saying, you have buried your past, but you were forced to deal with it. And you are now in a space that no longer hurts. And well done. That's such a bravery as well. It is a bravery. Because it's not easy to go back to certain memories and face it. And it's uncomfortable for, a time of a session or a healing process after the session. It could be uncomfortable for an hour, a day, maybe a week. But then after, that freedom, internal freedom kicks in and is so releasing. So there you go. Diane, you are getting to see your dad lately, and you're going on holiday soon. So you don't blame him, it's your mom you blame. You know what? When you work on those wounds, when you're getting closer to the mom or dad or both, there is this understanding sort of coming in as well, and you don't feel like blaming. Because when you blame someone, it feels there is still something which hasn't been healed, you know? I think this understanding is healing as well. As if the burden shifts your body. Is beautiful when it happens. And I wish more of yous, more of us would be open and brave to go through it. I understand, Catherine. It takes time. It's a long, long process. If those wounds were so extremely traumatic, it takes years to feel the way you feel, Catherine. So you know what you're talking about. You're talking from your own experience. However, how beautiful it is to feel, how releasing, isn't it? How free it is when you feel that. Anyway, I'm here to do another reading because we can talk. Absolutely, we can talk, but the aim of it is to do some readings. So who else? Whoever is watching, if you would like to participate, you would need to subscribe to the channel. And then within a minute, you're able to write to us and say hi and ask for a reading. Okay. Trin, okay. With you, Trin. Take a deep breath, Trin, through your nose. And exhale. Okay. And what I'm being shown is you're looking at a seaside. It's a stony seaside, lots of pebbles. But to be able to get to that seaside, you had to walk through like moor, which is really muddy ground. And sometimes when you have, and it feels I'm talking about the past, when you take a step onto a field or walking through the field, and sometimes you may, how to explain, as if your foot got stuck in the mud, in this ugliness of emotions and stories. But you went through it. You were so determined and so brave. And it was a very, very long journey, exhausting journey. But that's in the past. You are now on this seashore, lots of pebbles. But there is something beautiful about those pebbles. They have been in the water or around water for millions of years. And the water is not that important at the moment. You are walking through the shore and you are picking those pebbles and looking at them and how beautiful they are and how round they are. And there is this sort of like an internal understanding. I understand. Like you are looking at this beauty, but you know they were rough to start with. And it took so long to be now so gentle, so round, and so beautiful. So it feels there is this connection between you and the pebbles. Although I'm hearing as well, potentially, you may need some mineral, some stone to hold on to. And I'm seeing completely white one, and I know nothing about stones, crystals. Completely white one. And is that what you need to hold in your hand? And there is this power coming from this this mineral. It has tiny black dots in it. So initially it was completely white, but now when you look at it, it has black dots or black marks in it. I don't know, but you would need to look it up what it is. But there's such a strong energy. And it's like, I walk to the future. But this water, now you're looking at this water, like a sea water coming in and out, and there's something soothing in it. And even like when I started this reading, I'm moving from one side to another. It's something soothing, but it feels water is a mother. It's a mother. There is. You need to be coming closer energy-wise to your mother. This need for understanding why, how, and it's also there is a need to work with the time when your mom was pregnant, when you were in a womb, because I'm moving, I'm hearing the sound of water, and there is a need to work with this. Something has happened, and something has changed, something which you may carry some memory from the time you were in a womb. Yeah. But now when you look at this water, it kind of brings nostalgia. And yeah, this connection and understanding. But also there is a need to work with different memories. Thank you. Okay, hello. The Blue Nomad. Oh, I love this. Okay, yeah, I'll do the reading for you just now. Hello, everyone, whoever is watching. And Trin, let me know whether it resonated with you. It's quite powerful, isn't it? Catherine, from what I understand, you have some knowledge of the stones. What is the completely white one with a wee bit of a black thing in it? Brigitte. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right. Bridget Jones, duh. Bridget. Okay, okay. Okay, Trin, you are saying it all made sense to you in the most beautiful way. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Bridget, I'm reading. Yeah. And Trin, you're saying you know very well what I said about the mud, and also like the life has made me more round and beautiful, like the pebbles. Oh yes, and the connection with your mom, very beautiful. It is. It is. Um, yeah, but you know now what to work with. You have a white quartz, okay, pendant with the same black quartz going through. Oh, right, right. Trin, Bridget is saying that it is a white quartz um, with the black going through with it. So have a look, have a look. Um, wish, wish under the video I could post a picture of it if I can find it. But if I want, maybe I'll do on the post, within the YouTube sections. Yeah, look into white quartz. But actually, I'm going to look it up, and under the video I'm going to post the meaning of it, and maybe it's something for you. Hopefully it's quite fitting, unless Bridget, what it means, white quartz, what is it for, what the powers white quartz holds within. Yeah, that's the second time within the last few weeks when I have when the like minerals comes into the reading. I have no clue what they mean. Okay, Bridget, I'm here with you. Let me just reach out for the clock or timer. It's for clearing. Okay, okay, like purity, purity and pure energy. Is that what you need? Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay, let me have a sip. Bridget. Take a deep breath through your nose, Bridget, and exhale through your mouth. Are you protecting yourself, Bridget, as of doing some, I don't know, spells or saying anything just to keep yourself in a bubble? Because it feels that way. I'm seeing a bubble around you. So it can mean, but is that what I feel as well? Some form of a protection. And therefore, initially, it was difficult for me to feel you, to reach out to you, because I feel the fear. There is some form of a fear. It's like that's why I need to put this bubble to protect myself from this, world. But you hold the strength within. You don't need a protection. It feels like only fearful, like kind of knowing that something bad is going to happen. Are you projecting? And that probably is coming from your experience and your memories, projecting. Because this bubble is, it feels like, and I'm seeing you walking, and there is this bubble around you. It's quite colorful. It's like a rainbow bubble. So it feels interesting and intriguing. But people can see that. But still, it's a bubble. No one can go in. It feels that way. You may agree, you may disagree. But yeah, it is, it's this, yeah, you don't need it. I'm hearing you don't need it. It's like a shield. You don't need a shield. Who are you trying to protect yourself? And I'm seeing and feeling a male energy. It's a shield from him. What was your relationship with your dad? I'm seeing a. It's like it feels as well. There is this connection, like a different life as well. It's like a battle. There is this field, and you were. It's not a soldier. Soldiers in the current day, but back in the day, there was this particular name which I don't remember just now. But you were fighting. You were fighting for freedom. Well, you were told to do this. It wasn't your thing. You didn't want to, but you had no option, it feels. So you were fighting this battle which wasn't yours. And also maybe you feel the resemblance of your current life, because sometimes we are being entangled from previous lives to the current life. Something needs to be cut over here. It's like you don't need to fight. You don't need to have that shield, because you are safe. You can be safe. But it feels as well, there were quite a few men which may potentially hurt you. But they were only showing sort of the true face or the memories coming from your childhood. And potentially you didn't know this. So what is needed is to face those, and I'm hearing 5, 6 men, to face it. There is work needing to happen if you really want to walk forward without the shield. Because your love, your inner self, your soul can protect you from anything. There is such a beautiful light and energy within you, which feels you have not fully explored, not fully connected. And when you do that, that beam of a light is not going to be attracting certain people, and they are not going to trigger you. So reach out to that light. Reach out to the healing. Be open to the healing. Take the next step and throw away that shield. Because you've got so much to give. You've got so much to offer. And it feels to another woman, especially the women, because you've got the understanding how it feels. Are you a healer? Are you? Your word needs to be spoken out. You meant to be visible. You meant to talk about things, and you meant to form a circle. It's like you are a leader. You are holding, oh, and I've got goosebumps, which is a confirmation. So you're holding other women. We are equal. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, whether you're rich or poor or Whether you've got degree, no degree, we are equal. And I stand with you in this. And I hold your hand. And there is this light, there is this power, even more coming out. Imagine 2, 10, 100, and 1,000 of women uniting, healed women uniting with this true, beautiful light of love is unbreakable, and it heals even more. So you are on a mission, or you meant to have that specific mission. Really important. You meant to be heard, you meant to be seen, and you meant to form beautiful friendships with other female. There is this strength, there is this power, but there is need to heal what I was talking about, so you can fully give, so you can fully be present and free from that fear which is within. It may not be external, people may not see it, but you feel it. So drop the shield, and I stand with you and by you. Thank you. Ooh, that was beautiful. All right, you're saying you've got that fear. Okay, you are a healer in hiding. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for confirming. There is, as I was saying earlier on Wednesday morning, if you are open to a healing session, family constellation group healing session, therapy session, bad relationship with father. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There is a need to heal. So if you're open to take that step, to drop off that shield, I invite you to Wednesday morning family constellation group session, which is going to be done on Zoom. Or if you cannot make on Wednesday, there is Thursday evening, 6 o'clock UK time. We need, and if you have friends, and I'm speaking to all of you, if you have friends which are open to energy, to the therapy, to sessions, to make a step. You may not know how, but I've got the tools and I can show you, and I know what I'm talking about because I was there. I truly was there. And so yeah, you can make a difference. You can make a difference. Reach out under this video, under in the description. There is my website. You can reach out through email. You can reach out through Facebook, or what else? Instagram. We can take it from there. I'm looking for 10, 12, even more people to come on Wednesday morning next week, or this coming week, and the following weeks as well, because I want it to be weekly. Let's heal, let's work with what's uncomfortable, with what is stopping us from truly feel and to be free, you know? So reach out to me, we will. That was so powerful. Oh, I felt it, Bridget. Okay, all right, okay, so you know each other. That is amazing. Catherine, thank you so much. You are like this. What, there is this bird which actually, let me actually look it up what it means, because Catherine, you are that bird. And I need to translate it because I don't know the English name for it. Lark. Okay, Catherine, look up what lark means. Spiritual meaning of a lark. You are this. The energy. It sings beautifully. It's like, especially in a spring and summer, is it just sings. And whenever I am out there walking, I hear the lark, and I don't know, it just brings the soothness. You are the lark. That's just so wonderful. You spreads the, singing, information, connecting, um, and as well, like, pay it forward, sort of. People can hear you, and then they voice it out. They take it and pass it over to others. That is just so beautiful. It's so truly beautiful. Thank you for this. Right, girls. So reach out to me if you have friends which are open to the healing, to make the next step. Obviously, there is going to be a wee bit of a fear, Oh, what was going to happen? How is this looking like? And I said, it may be uncomfortable for a short while, but the beauty in the healing is just so soothing and so transforming. Why wouldn't you do it? You know? Mm. Catherine, such a pity you couldn't sing to save yourself. That is so cool. Uh, it is beautiful, isn't it? Connecting with others. And it's a special bond. It's a special bond of understanding, because we know how difficult it was and how many tears were there, through all that journeys. But you don't have to feel that way. And so many of you are still within, those difficult times of a fear, not knowing and questioning. But there is no other way than feeling brave. It's like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want anything to hold me back, or at least certain emotion to hold me back. And also with female support, you can move a mountain. It's what I feel. Yep, we'll do it, Catherine. We'll do it. Well, there is no coincidence, Bridget, why you're here. And all of you is listening, there is no coincidence, because the energy, seeks the same energy or similar energy, whether it is for healing, whether it is for uniting and supporting. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Bless you. They're so beautiful words. So, girls, bring people for Wednesday and Thursday and so on and so forth. Let's do it a weekly, healing sessions. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Anyway, I love being with you. And do you feel the energy? Or do you recognize it? What energy have you had when you started watching this, being here on live, and how energy has changed, how it is now? What do you feel? Because this is giving me the power even more than usual, you know? And then my day is just so magically beautiful when you are giving the light, or sharing the light, not giving away, no. Because in a world there is a need of an exchange. You do not give anything unless you want to, you know. And of course, in so many times you give away, you give for free because you know it's needed. But when you give completely for free, endlessly, then you're giving your own energy. And people are, you know, are going to take. But we know our strength. Oh, bless you, Bridget. You've asked for something because you were tired of hiding. There you go. There you go. Mwah. Right, ladies. I shall leave you for now. I'm going to be here next Thursday, the same time, and I hope to see you on Wednesday morning for family constellation group therapy online through Zoom. So reach out to me if you have all the information, and yeah, I'll be in touch. Love you. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.